Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, and you already know. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? Y'all come on in. I decided to go live. 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 All right, y'all, come on in. Uncle. This uncle is something else. Y'all come on in. Woo, Lord. Have mercy. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all time to come in, okay? We gotta talk, y'all. We got to talk. What's going on? Oh, Lord. Okay. I know I got another live going on, but I want to go ahead on and get on in here and do this reaction right quick, y'all. Let me go on and get started, okay? This whole live right here happened back in 2018, y'all. What they trying to get? They know he's guilty, okay? But they trying to get him the death penalty. Okay? So that's what this trial all about, okay? Now this is the second day, so next week we should be going into our third day, okay? It's not supposed to take no more than about 2 weeks to do this trial to find him get him the death penalty. That's what they want, okay? Now let me tell you what the Uncle Quiles is accused of, okay? Quiles is accused of murdering his 16-year-old niece, Ayana Sawyer, okay? She was 16. She was in the 10th grade. A very excellent student, doing what she's supposed to do in school, making good grades. But when it came down to S active, which she was, Okay. Now, but a lot going on, y'all. Okay. In 2018, after getting her pregnant, Quiles, okay, that's the uncle, plead not guilty to first degree murder and S battery charges. Okay, I'm using initials. Sawyer's body was never found. Her body was never found. But investigators said Quiles unalived her because she was pregnant with his child. That's what this whole thing. Now, I kind of like mixed up some things up the other day, and I'm gonna correct it, and I apologize for that. But we all human, and I'm tired too, and I be working on this end and working. So when they start talking about the sisters, I thought they were talking about the SS, you know, her real sister, Ayana, real sister. No, they was talking about the mother sister. That's why it confused me, because I wonder why they. I knew her mom. I know the mother sister took the stand, and I know Kimberly Mobley took the stand. Okay, and her sister was in a wheelchair. I know that, but they confused me when they started saying sister, because they don't forget that Ayana has a sister. Okay. Whew. So I got that straight. Let it go. Okay. Let me fix this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let me keep going because I got to finish. Okay. Testifying for more than an hour, y'all, afternoon. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. The sister said that Ayana had a cold, y'all, and the cold was the baby daddy name was Jose. Okay. Jose. When she told her mom that she was pregnant, and she told everybody she was pregnant by Jose, that's her uncle name. That's the alias that she used for her uncle. Okay. Yeah, she was confirmed. Her sister confirmed that the code that she used for Jose was her uncle. What's up, big dog? Thank you for being here. Was her uncle, okay? And said she personally witnessed numerous instances of inappropriate contact between her sister and Quiles over a period of many months. Okay. But never confronting him about his actions out of fear. I don't understand it, y'all. They knew what was going on with the girl, but then nobody stepped up and said nothing for her. I got a problem with that. Okay. So Jose, when the little girl, when her aunt said, the neighbor, the boy next door moved. It wasn't his baby. He didn't want to get in the mix of this mess. Because at first they thought it was his baby. But her sister ISS that we haven't seen said that she was trying to protect her sister. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in this trial, right? Okay. Whew. Now, everybody from the grandmama know that he was doing inappropriate things to her, but they didn't say nothing. They was ignoring the fact that's what he was doing, hugging, kissing her, touching it, and all that. But then nobody say nothing about that. Then nobody say nothing. Everybody ignored the fact that he was doing it, but they saw it. Okay, so Quayle's over a period of many months, but never confronting him about the actions out of fear. That's the only thing I don't understand. He would grope her in various areas and like kiss her on the neck. Come on, y'all. Kissing on the neck and And y'all ain't saying nothing on the lips and all that. She just in the 10th grade. She said she knew as early as July 2018 that her sister was pregnant with Quiles' baby, but that was hid from the rest of her family for 5 months. See what happened when you don't communicate with your daughter? See what happened? That's why I keep talking about stuff like this. Communicating with your daughter. They hid that, y'all, from the rest of the family for 5 months. She said she kept the information to herself to protect her relationship with her sister. That's what SS said. Member of the law enforcement and other family members of Sawyer testified. They testified Friday. We already went over that. I put the video out there for y'all. Okay. Now, the day began by reviewing the last civilian's image of Ayana on the campus. Now, that's the video that I put out with Ayana on the campus at the Terry Parker High School, okay? Before she was reported missing in December 2018. I showed y'all the video of the school safety officer. She took the stand. Olivia Harris, that's her name. She said that Ayana was seen on a camera sitting outside of the cafeteria talking to her sister SS. Then, just before 11 a.m., Ayana went north. See, Ayana's supposed to be in school, y'all. She skipped school. That's what we call skipping school. Sawyer went north from the school cafeteria. She exited a gate on the west end of the school near the bus ramp and was last seen on the video walking off on Townsend Boulevard. Now, let me tell you, the uncle don't work too far from the school. It's in walking distance, okay? So at 11 a.m., the young lady's supposed to be in the school, okay? The defense attorney, did you ever see her again after the video? That's what he asked the school officer. The defense attorney asked. She said no. She said no. And she said no again. Okay. Sawyer aunt, Margie Mobley, that's the aunt name. That's not her sister. That's not Ayana's sister. This is her auntie y'all looking at right here. Okay. This her name Margie. Her mother name is Kimberly Mobley. Okay. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right now. Got me kind of tired this weekend. Okay. Hold on. Let's sit up. So this is Margie that we're gonna listen to today. But before we listen to Margie, this is the auntie. This is her auntie. She ended up getting a job with Quiles. Quiles helped her get a job where he worked. So you know she saw a lot. She might not admit it, but she saw a lot. Margie says it's out of character that Ayana not to go home after school. So when she did return, family members went searching for her. Mobley, right here, the auntie says, they went to the school but found nothing. Inside her bedroom, Mobley testified they noticed Victoria's Secret undergarments were missing, which concerned them. Okay. She said she knew Sawyer was pregnant and never knew what? Hold on. Okay. I have a fit if I find out my 10th grader pregnant. I'm just different mother. She said she knew Sawyer was pregnant and never knew who the father was, but added there had been speculation of an inappropriate relationship with Johnathan and his niece. There was speculation that the aunt said, I don't know when it began, that she is Ayana, had inappropriate relationship with Mr. Quiles. This is what Sawyer aunt says. This lady right here, Margie. We're gonna hear from Margie in a minute. It was all brought up. Did we have actual evidence? She said no. That's what the aunt said. Mobley said both Sawyer and Quiles were asked about any inappropriate relationship, but both denied it. The aunt said the alias Jose was used to refer to Quiles. Now this girl is so smart, she don't gave this man Jose, her uncle, an alias name. Wow. She believed he was the father of Sawyer's baby. And then later on, then you get the crime scene, you get the detectives and everything. They come up and they talk, okay? But today, I just want to come in and straighten it out and straighten it out with the sisters. This is the auntie. Her sister is Kimberly Mobley, okay? So I'm about to play this video of the auntie testimony.
Usually go to get from Terry Parker to her mother's house.
All right. And by saying that you went every route, did you drive every route?
Yes, I drove every route.
Were you looking along roadways?
Yes, I was.
You see anything that looked like your niece?
No.
Did you do that in various types of routes that to and from Parker High School to Kim's house?
Yes.
All right. While at Terry Parker High School that afternoon, give the jury an idea of what you did there.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, what did you do on the campus at Terry Parker High School?
When I went to the campus, I looked around for her sister wasn't there, so I just pretty much looked and went to the office and trying to get some answers. By the time I got back to the school, my sisters was there. So.
All right. Were multiple sisters of yours there?
Yes.
Okay. Did you look around the school as well?
I looked around the school, but just in the immediate area by the buses and anywhere like that.
You see any sign of Ayana?
No.
Ma'am, did these actions and not finding IS prompt you to call the police?
Yes, it did.
You know approximately what time you would have called the police as an estimate?
Sometime probably it was before 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Maybe, give or take.
And did you report to the police just what you told this jury?
Yes, I did. I told the police it's out of character for my niece to not be home, not to be recognized. We didn't know what she was, and we couldn't get a hold of her, and that was out of character for her not to be at home, not to just be gone.
All right. Did you yourself try to call her cell phone?
Yes, I did.
Was there anything that particular afternoon that you made any type of connections or communication with IS?
I made no.
All right. You mentioned something about it being completely out of her character. Has she ever before, after school, just gone missing like that?
I would never just after school just leave and go anywhere. No.
Now, Miss Mobley, after you called the police, did your family all congregate somewhere, and if so, where?
After we left the school, everyone congregated at my sister Kim's house.
All right. And just generally, man, we've heard some other testimony about that. What all did you do in summary at your sister's house that afternoon and evening?
I had my younger nephew tear her room up looking for like old devices, anything that any electronics.
All right. And that nephew of yours, is that also a child?
He's a child.
All right. Could you just tell us, you don't have to say his name, but with respect to the family, who was that nephew?
That was IS baby brother.
Did in fact her younger brother go through their room and start looking at things?
Yes, in fact he did.
Were you and other sisters in that room as well?
Yes, sir.
Kind of tearing through it?
Yes, sir.
Now, did you collectively as a group look at any particular items, like an old notebook or things along those lines? You all look through things like that?
We found old notebooks, laptops, and phones. Those are the main thing. Anything electronic was our focal point.
And while looking through these either older devices or anything in a room, did you find any clue or any indication of where she might have gone?
I mean, we went on some wild goose chase based on the stuff that we found, but they turned out to be dead ends. It's like misleading.
All right. Did you, in fact, based on just gleaning information from her life, did you go to anybody's particular houses or apartments looking for her in that manner?
Yes, sir, we did.
Ever find her at any of these places?
Yes, sir, we did.
What, if anything, can you tell us about her clothing from her bedroom? Did y'all notice anything to be missing?
The only thing that I noticed to be missing was her undergarments.
All right. And were those undergarments of the brand of Victoria's Secret?
Yes, sir, it was.
Did that cause your family collectively, and more importantly, yourself individually, some concern?
Yes, it did.
At that time, did you know she was pregnant?
Yes, I did.
Was it your concern that she had run off with the father of the baby?
Yes, it was.
Now, with respect to that, could you give the jury an idea of your niece, IS, where she generally is on a daily basis in the majority of her time? Where does she spend that?
On a daily basis, the morning, of course, would be school. Like if she had to work, because she had just recently got a job, it would be at work. And outside of school and work, it was her family. It was us.
All right. Of the 5 sisters, her mother and the 4 aunts, you being one of those, whose house would she spend at more other than her own?
Yummy.
All right. Is that where the defendant lived?
Yes, where the defendant lived.
And did you ever understand, or looking back at that time period, understand why she was spending time over at the defendant's house?
Then I didn't. Now, more so I do.
Okay. But based on your observations, was it clear to you at that time that's where she spent the majority of her time when she was away from her home?
We found out about his heart issues when he was pregnant.
Yes.
Did you have any idea, ma'am? Excuse me. Did you have any idea, ma'am, whether she was engaged in a relationship with like a boyfriend at the time she went missing?
No.
Do you have any idea whether she was sexually active with someone at the time she went missing?
I know she was sexually active.
Okay. At the time she went missing with someone specifically, do you have any idea at that time?
I knew she was sexually active when she went missing.
With someone in particular?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
And who is that?
That would be Mr. Johnathan.
Okay. Other than that, are you aware of her being sexually active with anyone other than the defendant?
It was one other guy, a neighbor.
Okay. You recall his name if you can. Don't make it up. If you don't,
yeah, it's something weird. I mean, if I was here, I don't know off the top of my head, but I just know it was a neighbor, the dude across the street.
Okay. Was that the incident that had surfaced earlier in March of 2018?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, I know there were several efforts after December 19 of 2018. Did you engage in several of those search efforts by you and your family?
Yes, I did.
Did you in any way whatsoever find any sign of your niece ever again?
Nothing.
Lastly, ma'am, I want to talk to you just a little bit about some PayPal charges. Do you have any connection to purchasing anything for either IS, her little brother, you just mentioned, or SS, anything like that through PayPal?
It would be the little brother.
Okay, tell us about that.
He always wanted random stuff like video games, and it'll be something simple, like for Xbox or something like that. But they always small purchases or whatever.
And can you describe what you mean by small purchases?
$1, $2, just for like on sale skins.
Okay. So if there's PayPal account charges on IS's account through her grandmother, is that you that's making those PayPal payments to her?
No.
Do you think it was someone else?
For something, it definitely wasn't me.
Okay. Is there any possibility that you were paying IS for the games that her little brother was purchasing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You just don't recall that now?
No.
All right. One moment, Your Honor. Nothing further. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Ms. Mobley.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take you to the day that IS went missing. And I know you said that you got a phone call and you went straight to the school, correct?
Correct.
Were you the first one to go to the school and arrive at the school?
That I wouldn't know.
You're not sure if it was you who arrived there first or not?
I don't know who arrived there first.
That's okay. You just don't recall.
Yes, I don't recall.
It may have been you or one of your other sisters.
Yes, ma'am.
After you arrived, you said that you started driving routes. Is that the first thing you did after you got to Terry Parker? You started driving routes to Kim's house?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sorry. I'll finish the question and then let you answer. It happens all the time, so don't worry about it. I'll just do my best to try and make sure we get the record clear. After you were doing those routes and you were just looking for her at that point, looking for IS.
Yes, ma'am.
When you didn't see her, did you call police at that point?
No, ma'am.
Okay. When did you call police?
After I took every route possible from Terry Parker to her mother's house.
Okay, that's what I was asking, and maybe I just didn't make it clear.
Oh.
After you did all of the routes you possibly could, that's when you called police.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then did you meet back up, as you said, with your sisters who were already at Terry Parker School again?
I ended up back at Terry Parker, and then we ended up at my baby sister's house.
Okay, great. After you went to Kimberly's house and started searching through everything, you guys did find some clues as to where she might be, correct?
Correct.
At some point, do you recall there being a plane ticket being found for IS?
I'm not going to say a plane ticket, but I seen something in reference to a ticket being bought.
And did you guys then try to make phone calls to the airport to see if there were any flights going out?
Yes.
Did you find anything in particular that you found IS having taken a flight?
No.
Must be my lucky day.
Did you also provide that information to police?
Which information? Yeah.
The information about the flights.
Me for say no.
What's up,
So I'm
Brenda?
not sure if police ever received that information.
I mean, once the police got involved, I was pretty much told not to I pretty much stayed out of it because so much stuff got leaked. So I pretty much stayed in my own little bubble.
Okay, but you yourself never reported that directly to
Correct.
police. Is that a yes?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you.
That's okay.
At that time when police kind of got involved and they were assisting trying to locate IS, did the family at that point have the sentiment that police really weren't putting enough effort in trying to locate where IS might be?
Would you rephrase the question?
Of course. Did you feel that the police were not putting enough effort into trying to locate IS?
At some point,
Would that have been right at the beginning portion of when she went missing?
that was at the beginning.
So those first several days, you all were doing a lot of the legwork and trying to find her.
Yes.
You guys were the ones creating the flyers, postings, and that type of thing, correct?
Correct.
You guys were trying to get police to actually publicize that she was missing and try to make efforts to find her.
Yes.
And police were not doing that at that point.
I'm not sure what the police were doing.
At that time, was your understanding part of the reason why they weren't doing that is because she was classified as like a runaway?
If she was classified as a runaway, that was never brought to my attention.
Okay. You all believed that she had run away for some period of time, at least immediately after.
I never believed she ran away.
Well, during direct examination, you'd said that you thought that she had run away with the father of her child.
Oh. In that aspect.
Yeah, you
that's
said it.
I thought you were saying as if she just ran away, as if she wasn't happy at home and she ran away.
Nah.
Oh, no. I wasn't making
Speculate
that
now.
assumption at all. I'm asking at that point in time, you thought she had run away.
At that point, she was missing.
That girl smart.
I want to talk to you about a comment that you made during the direct examination. Mr. Skinner asked you if you knew if IS had been sexually active at the time that she went missing, and with anyone in particular. You answered that you knew that she was sexually active at that time with Johnathan Quiles. Is that true?
It was speculation that I don't know when it began to start, but she was having inappropriate relationships with Mr. Quiles.
And you knew that personally at that time. I know now, having been so long, but at that time in December of 2018, did you know that?
It was all thought up and brought up. Did we have actual evidence? No.
Okay. So you did not actually know or have concrete evidence. Is that what you're saying?
I guess you can say that.
Okay. As far as accusations or rumors, however you want to call it, that at that time was out there that Johnathan Quiles had some sort of relationship with IS.
Can you rephrase that then?
Of course. At that time, in December of 2018, there were accusations or rumors that IS and Johnathan Quiles had some sort of sexual relationship, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You all had not, prior to that, known of any sort of relationship, though, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to take you to when you all found out that IS was pregnant. That was the very beginning of December, end of November, correct?
I don't recall the exact date.
Does that time period sound about right?
I don't recall the exact time period or date.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not asking for the exact date. I know I'm not giving you like December 3rd.
Oh, okay, well,
But was that time period around then about the time that you all found out that she was pregnant?
that's fair to say, yes.
Okay. And when you found out that she was pregnant, did you or were you told who the father was?
No.
Okay. Were you ever given any names of who the potential fathers may be?
We was only given alias.
Okay. At that time, did you know that they were only aliases?
It was speculation.
Okay. Did you ever hear the name Jose?
Yes.
Okay. Was Jose named as the father of IS's unborn child?
Yes.
Now, y'all, that Jose, Ayana, that's her code. That's her code name for her uncle. Her code name was Jose. God, this girl's so smart. She had the nerve to get a code name. So that's who Jose was. The whole time Jose was the uncle.
yourself think at that time, back when you found out that Jose was the father of IS's baby, did you at that time believe that Jose went to Terry Parker?
I was following leads, so yes.
Okay. Did you actually find out that he was no longer attending Terry Parker, had graduated?
No.
So you're saying you never found out any information about a Jose who had attended Terry Parker?
The only person that attended Terry Parker with the name Jose was like 67 something years old. So that wasn't him.
You don't believe that was the correct person?
It was an alias.
You believe it was an alias?
It was an alias.
When you say it was an alias, is that information that you know, or is that information that's been told to you?
No, that's what I believe.
That's what you believe?
Yes.
Yeah, them sisters, that's that auntie on it, but
Follow up on one of the leads, and maybe you've never even heard this. So did you ever hear that Jose lived in Azalea Ridge Apartments?
No.
Okay. Did you ever go to Azalea Ridge Apartments?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Is that where Willie Sawyer, IS's father, resided at that time?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever speak to Mr. Sawyer, Willie Sawyer, about Jose living in Azalea Ridge Apartments?
No.
When you went to Azalea Ridge Apartments, were you looking for an individual you believed to have been in a relationship with IS?
Yes.
Do you recall the name of that person that you believe to be in a relationship with IS that resided at Azalea Ridge Apartments?
No.
So it could be Jose.
It was an African American name. Jose is a familiar Hispanic name, so I would know the difference.
But you don't recall what that name was?
Correct.
After you following up on leads of who the father may be and not being able to find anyone, you all began to make accusations, or the sisters were making accusations that the father was Johnathan Quiles. Is that correct?
Can you repeat the question?
After you all were no longer able to figure out, I mean, you said that earlier that you were following up leads, but it was an alias. You believed it was an alias. After you all followed those leads and could not find who you believed to be the real father, at that time, did you all then accuse Johnathan Quiles, or the sisters accused Johnathan Quiles of being the father of IS's unborn child?
He was believed to be the father before the alias and all the other names.
You all believed he was the father before you went and searched other people's names who may be the father?
Correct.
So why were you searching for other people's names who might be the father if you knew it was Johnathan Quiles the whole time?
If asked about it, he wasn't going to tell the truth, but that's just what I'm saying.
Say that again for me, just a little louder if you don't mind.
If he was asked or whatever, if there was any inappropriate relationships, he denied it at that time, and the young lady was denying it as well. So that's why everything was alias. So yes, we did the footwork to try and find who the person was, who we already knew who the person indeed was.
Okay. When you say the young lady denied it, are you talking about IS?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
So IS denied it, Johnathan Quiles denied it. Did you is that yes?
I'll say yes, ma'am.
Did you ever personally see anything inappropriate between Johnathan Quiles and IS?
No.
Did you ever see anything inappropriate between Johnathan Quiles and SS? Her younger sister, SS.
she hid it.
Were you around when SS and IS were confronted about having any sort of sexual relationship with Johnathan Quiles?
No.
Did you ever ask IS or SS about any sexual relationship between them and Johnathan Quiles?
No.
Now let me ask you about the next door neighbor. I know you can't remember his name, but did you ever know him to have been sexually active with IS?
It was brought to my attention.
Okay. And were you there when that was reported to police?
I'm just let her have sex.
Did you ever meet him or know him or see him?
I've seen him.
Okay, how did you see him?
I saw him in Popeyes where he worked at, and I pointed him out. Stay away from my niece.
Okay, at some point in time, you said you saw him when where he was working?
Correct.
Okay, and you confronted him.
Yes.
You told him to stay away from your niece.
Yes.
And that would have been when, if you can recall?
I do not recall.
Okay, was that around the time she went missing?
It was well before that.
Was it a little before that, or you said it was well before that? I didn't hear you.
I don't know the exact date because it's been so long.
Yeah, I believe that.
Recordings just got better.
Let me do this.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
I believe
I'm so
that-
excited to announce that.
But I
Just my speculation. I believe that the family knew what was going on, but they didn't know she was gonna get pregnant behind everything. You know what I mean? I believe the family knew that he liked her. We looking at you, Cam. We believe that I believe they knew that she liked him the whole time. They had something going on, but then nobody say nothing. Then nobody want to say nothing about it. That's what it seemed like to me. That's just me.
Confronting him at Popeyes where he worked at his place of employment. I just happened to run in there and he was there.
Okay. And so that was sometime before IS went missing.
Yes.
Were you aware of an ongoing sexual relationship between Kamar Humphrey and, I'm sorry, you didn't know his name, but the next door neighbor and IS?
No.
As far as when the allegation and the report to police, do you need a moment?
No, I'm good.
Go ahead, take a moment. Are you okay to proceed?
I'm good now. Thank you.
All right. Let me just ask that again. As far as when the allegations came out in that report to police about the next door neighbor having a sexual relationship with IS happened, did you talk to IS about that situation?
Brief.
Did she deny having a sexual relationship with the next door neighbor?
She didn't want to discuss it.
Did she ever deny it?
She didn't want to discuss it.
When you say she didn't want to discuss it, did she say, I'm not talking about it?
She just,
Yeah.
that's what she did. She was a teenager. So we're saying yes or no. That's what she did.
You did not take that as a denial.
I didn't know how to take it, so I just let it go.
I like that auntie. Surprise.
All right. Back in December of 2018, were you working at Ace Pick-A-Part?
Yes, I was.
And did you work with Johnathan Quiles at Ace Pick-A-Part during that time period?
Yes, I did.
Meaning you all worked there at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. And were you at work the day that IS went missing?
I didn't start to after, I believe. I'm not sure.
Okay. You don't recall if you were or were not that
I was not.
Ma'am,
I was not.
you were not at work that day. Were you working in the days after that, following that?
After that,
Okay. And how did you get the job at Ace Pick-A-Part?
I went up there. Mr. Quiles did told me to come up there, but I went in there, filled up the application, and I got the job.
Okay. It's part of the reason why you went to Ace Pick-A-Part for a job because of Mr. Quiles.
Give or take.
Okay. I mean, he informed you about it. I'm not saying he got you the job, but he informed you that there was available work there.
Yes.
And you guys, how would you describe your relationship with Mr. Quiles prior to this entire situation happening?
Well, prior to this, we was okay.
Okay. Were you guys close? Spent time together?
We was okay.
Okay. And would you describe Mr. Quiles as an affectionate person?
Can I have an example of what you mean is affectionate?
Like when you see someone, you hug them.
Give or take. Yes.
And do you recall him kind of?
Nelly, how
having,
you
like,
doing?
pet
You
names
didn't
for
speak,
people or
so I didn't
family
know.
and friends?
If he did, I didn't know.
Like, do you ever hear him calling people baby? And that, like, that's a common way how he would greet people.
Baby, yeah.
And as far as what you observed of him at that time, I understand that there were some accusations that happened, but prior to the accusations when IS got pregnant, did you ever suspect there being any sort of sexual relationship between IS and Johnathan Quiles?
And I didn't want to.
Are you a low-income
I
American?
didn't want to, but I knew it was. And see, I told y'all they see going on. They just didn't want to believe it. They see this. They started time, but they didn't want to believe it.
Just a moment.
I think they knew. I think somebody knew. They didn't. They were ignoring the facts. There were signs. That's my opinion.
Man, you told us on direct examination that you received a phone call and went to Terry Parker High School from your home the day she disappeared. Is that correct?
I'm sorry. You said I'm gonna use.
Yes, ma'am. On direct examination, you told us you got a phone call and left from your home to go to Terry Parker. Is that your recollection?
Yes.
The day she disappeared.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Ma'am, good to see you. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you as well.
State, you can call your next witness.
Oh, yes.
Billy Brown.
Okay. Oh, snap.
While they switching up, y'all, I want to put something up in right quick while they putting it up. But I believe, I really do. I really do believe that they knew, y'all. Somebody, they don't pay that girl no attention. Hold on, y'all, 1,000. Hold on. This. In case. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all, I hit the wrong button. Let me see, can I get back to the case?
It's this one, yeah. Yep, this won't take long.
Mr. Brown, good to see you, sir. Just come on forward to be sworn in by the clerk. All right, sir, good morning to you. Just come over here to your right. Just watch your step as you come forward. Need a glass of water. Let us know we'll do our best to accommodate you. That microphone is adjustable. Use it to project your voice. The only thing I ask is that if there's an objection made during your testimony, just pause, let me roll on the objection, and we'll go from there. That said, state your main inquiry. You're ready.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please introduce yourself to the jury.
William Brown.
And Mr. Brown, what do you do for a living?
I'm retired now.
And what are you retired from doing?
Selling roll-off dumpsters.
So I'm going to draw your attention back to December of 2018. Who was your employer?
All-American Roll-Off.
And what were your responsibilities and duties for working with All-American? You said roll-off, right?
Yes. I would go out to customers and sign them up to.
Yeah, this is the company Johnathan works for.
To put our roll-offs there, and we'd pick them up and take them to our landfill.
And were you also part of obtaining new clients? Did you also obtain new clients through your work with All-American?
Yes, ma'am.
And was one of your clients Ace Pick Apart You Pull It?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that one of your clients that before retirement in December of 2018?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how often would an All-American vehicle go and swap out containers to Ace Pick Apart specifically?
It was about weekly.
And so would that involve a truck taking an empty container, dropping the empty container off, and picking up the full container?
Yes.
Okay. So this wouldn't be just taking garbage out. It would be actually taking the full container.
Absolutely.
And in December of
Thousands of people were able to start their small businesses.
Of 2018, approximately the 20th, did All-American go and exchange a container? So after an All-American vehicle would pick up a container, and let's just say for Ace Pick Apart, where?
It goes straight to Otis Road landfill.
And is that in fact where all of the containers within your business back in 2018, they would go to the Otis Road landfill?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions. Thank you.
He told his brother he took her out there.
Good morning, Mr. Brown.
Good morning.
Just a couple of questions. The type of roll-off dumpster that you have, that was 40 yards typically?
Well, there was 3 sizes, but the one they had was a 40-yarder.
Okay. And was there another distinction between those, like a flat bottom and versus like a bathtub style?
Just the size.
Just the size. All of them were the exact same otherwise. And what style of that was it? Was it flat, or were they all bathtub style?
They were somewhat bathtub size. You know, they kind of came up.
Okay. And is the difference between that just that it kind of meets down in the middle and with a more curved outside edge?
Yes.
You just stated on direct that all of your dumpsters were dumped at the Otis landfill. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do any dumping of any dumpsters at Trail Ridge landfill?
No.
And let me just ask one other question about the 40 yard. Does that require a ladder to get into the top of that?
Not really. I mean, there's side rails on it that you can step up on.
Okay. Was that, how tall would you estimate a 40 yard that Ace Pick Apart had? How tall would that have been?
Probably 6 foot.
Thank you so much. Nothing further. Further questions?
Mr. Brown, good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Congrats on your retirement.
Okay, I want to take
Call
it.
our next witness.
Detective Shannon Willard.
First, our mid-morning break after this next witness.
Your Honor, may myself and one of the counsels come to the sidebar.
I want to, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm going to stop this and go to this other video, okay? Hold on, y'all. Okay. I want to take y'all to this wiring that that's what he said. Well, that's what he told his brother. That's what he told his brother, allegedly. But I wanna let y'all hear what he told his brother. Now listen to this. I'm gonna play it twice. This is what he told. It's a wiring with him and his brother on it. I'm gonna let y'all hear this. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna listen to this recording that he told his brother. He told his brother Joseph that he's the one that dumped stuff, and he the one got to write the paper, do a write-up on it. So he did have her stuff dumped. But I don't know about the body part though. They can't find the body. No bones.
Hours of secret audio recordings, thousands of pictures are shedding new light in how prosecutors are shaping their case against Johnathan Quiles. Evidence photos show the inside of cars with what appears to be blood on the seat and a young woman's clothes. They document the weeks-long and ultimately fruitless search of a West Side landfill and show images of a handgun next to a rock at what appears to be Quiles' home. Portions of Quiles' answers are redacted in the secret recordings taken by jailhouse informants. In one exchange, though, he tells his cellmates that investigators found his DNA on his missing niece's underwear.
They said that they did my DNA that I gave them, and they tested to that kit that they already had on her underwear, and after my DNA came up on that. How do you be?
All up, y'all. This the wiring, y'all. He don't even know his brother talking to the police. Look.
Investigators found his DNA on his missing niece's underwear.
They said that they did my DNA that I gave them, and they tested to that kit that they already had on her underwear, and after my DNA came up on that.
Okay, so his DNA did come up on her underwear. Well, we're gonna say UW. It did. So that's how his DNA showed up. He getting ready to get the death penalty.
How do your DNA end up in her panties? That's what's baffling to me, because she won. Honestly, real talk. When the last time you had sex with her prior to her getting killed?
When was the last time you had sex with her prior to her getting killed?
Honestly, let me tell you where the DNA came from.
In other exchanges, inmates are heard asking him if he, quote, cleaned up and why he decided to kill her. But Quiles isn't heard confirming or denying those details.
So if you didn't think she was going to tell, why did you kill her? If you didn't think she was going to tell, or you just felt like it was going to hit the fan?
You just felt like it was going to hit the fan.
Quiles is heard saying that Sawyer was 5 months pregnant. She and her unborn baby still have not been found. Quiles is due back in court on March.
Wow. He done. He is done. He done. Now, he's guilty, y'all. He's guilty. This is another case. He's guilty. We know he's guilty. Ain't no if, and no buts. He's guilty. But the thing is, they try to get him the death penalty. He admit to a whole lot of stuff he did, so we got to admit. But the body, the bones, they ain't found them. I don't think he could. I don't think so. I think that it was gonna it was gonna be a circumstantial evidence. That's what I think. Wow, let me see this again. This a trail. He killed her because he said he didn't want to mess up his family. So she didn't want to get rid of the baby. She wanted to keep the baby. Wow, wait, this is crazy. And he don't crush the good bone. No, he ain't have to do that. He ain't have to do that, but he's a dangerous man too.
Evidence photos show the inside of cars with what appears to be blood on the seat and a young woman's clothes. They document the weeks-long and ultimately film and show images of a handgun next to a rock at what appears to be Quiles' home. Portions of Quiles' answers are redacted in secret recordings taken by jailhouse informants. In one exchange, though, he tells his cellmates that investigators found his DNA on his missing niece's underwear.
They said that they did my DNA that I gave them, and they tested to that kit that they already had on her underwear, and that's my DNA came up on that. How do your DNA end up in her? That's what's baffling to me because honestly, real talk. When the last time you had sex with her prior to her getting killed? Honestly, let me tell you what the DNA came from.
In other exchanges, inmates are heard asking him if he, quote, cleaned up and why he decided to kill her. But Quiles isn't heard confirming or denying those details.
If
you didn't think she was going to tell, then that's what I didn't see, y'all. This what I don't understand. I'm like the guy in jail. Now the whole time she was saying it was Jose baby, and just like the dude asked him, said, if you didn't think she was going to tell, then why did you effing kill her? Oh man, but that's what I didn't understand. Why he killed her. He didn't even have to take that young girl's 16-year-old life like that. She was already getting alias names saying it was Jose baby. But he took her life. But he something wrong with him. Something hey.
If you didn't think she was gonna chill.
If you didn't think she did you just felt like it was going to hit the fan?
You just felt like it was gonna hit the fan and later on. Right.
Quiles is heard saying that Sawyer was 5 months pregnant. She and her unborn baby still have not been
she was already 5 months. She was already 5 months pregnant. I mean, come on. She ain't said your name yet. She been saying Jose. She ain't said John Quiles. Wow. This he I don't know what to say. Yeah, I just figured that he's gonna get he's gonna get the death penalty. He gonna get it. Ain't no your fan on no butts. Y'all. Next week will be day 3. Now look, let me let y'all hear this one. Hold on for a minute. Y'all be patient. For those who ain't used to us being patient and doing stuff like that, get used to it. This is the way we do it, okay? Some people, you had us waiting. I ain't had nobody waiting. It is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this one. This is the audio. See, he got nerve, and his wife pregnant too, y'all. See, he knew they were gonna be having their babies at the same time. That's why he got scared. Pretty hair got scared. Yeah, pretty hair got scared because she's supposed to have her baby during the same time he's supposed to have his baby. Ooh,
the man that you are.
But you know what, y'all? This happened in real life. This happened in real life. This happened in real life. Honey.
See, Johnathan Quiles, he sits in jail waiting for trial, accused of killing his niece, 16-year-old Ayanna Sawyer, who police believe was pregnant with his child. Well, tonight, more new evidence. Audio recordings of Quiles in jail talking about the death of a girl or a woman and where the body was done. Ayanna Sawyer's name is never heard, but the discussion is detailed about someone who is pregnant. Johnathan Quiles sits in jail talking to two inmates as the discussion shifts to why he is there. Quiles says he's calm about being in jail.
You nervous, man? To be honest, I'm really not.
Hold on, y'all. Let me read this. The inmate said, you nervous, man? To be honest, I'm not really nervous about my situation. I'm just more upset that my wife would be going through labor and I can't be there. That's what bothers me the most. I know they don't got S on me. This is nothing to know. I know it. Man, y'all hear how that boy talking? Y'all hear how he's sitting in jail talking? It's so much of this going on, y'all. It's so much stuff like this going on. He's sitting up into my, see, he got rid of that girl because she and the wife was pregnant at the same time. He would have had two babies born around the same day. Ain't talking about he ain't nervous about the case, nothing they got on him. Ooh. Yep. Okay, the wife name is Naomi. Okay, she gave the baby. Okay, but the thing is, see, when she had her baby February 2022, what's the name was already 5 months. She was getting ready to have her baby too. Ayanna was getting ready to have her baby. Ayanna was already ready 22 weeks. She's ready at the same time. Showed it, and that's why he got rid of. That's why he got rid of Ayanna, because he didn't want his wife to know that the baby is some kin through the family. That would be the baby what, y'all? If it's her aunt and uncle, that baby would have been what? To him. To them. I don't know nothing about all that. Ooh, so if Ayanna had had her baby, what would that be in his what? Oh, y'all tell me. I don't know. I don't deal with stuff like this. What that supposed to be? She would have been the sister. She would have been the what? She wouldn't have been the cousin. Oh, Lord, he a mess, honey. He ain't no business flirting away.
Not nervous about my situation. I'm just more. I can't be there. That's the problem the most. Now I know they don't got this is nothing. I know it.
Quiles explains to an inmate that all of his messages with an unknown girl or woman were sent on Snapchat because the messages are deleted. Quiles also talks about taking a woman or a girl to his job. An inmate asks how he got away with it, and Quiles explains his body is in a dumpster that had been.
Y'all hear that? They should have found her body. What's up, Shirley? The daughter and the niece. Ain't that something? It's absolute some confusion. It sure can get to you. But this sad. So he ain't gonna sit there and say he put the body in the dumpster and the dumpster already been pulled. But they did find her book bag and her books, but they didn't find her body. They didn't find her body. And he see him bragging on her. Oh my gosh. He don't gave me a headache. He worse than Henry Dinkins.
Ace Pick-A-Part, a vehicle salvage company. During the call, Quiles talks about his thoughts and faith.
Yeah, praying, bro. Huh? You been praying?
What he say? You been praying? Look, y'all. What's up, Shirley? Look, the inmate. What's up, Father? Look, the inmate asked him, "You been praying, bro?" No, he think he gonna get out of there, y'all. He said, "You been praying, bro?" He said, "I have never stopped praying. I've been praying this the whole time." Did you ask for forgiveness? I asked for forgiveness. This man don't care nothing about that girl. This man don't care nothing about that killing that girl. That's why the inmate said, "You been praying, bro? Like you ain't going nowhere, bro. You gonna be here when I leave."
I don't stop praying. I've been praying this whole time. I stand for it. Yeah. You have to forgive me? Yeah. Thank you. I actually forgive this.
Quiles is currently facing 2 first-degree murder charges and a sexual battery charge.
He is a mess. Pretty hair, something else, honey. Pretty hair said they ain't got nothing on him. Ooh-wee. Pretty, what that dude said, you're right, worse than Henry Dinklage. Golly. This mother sucker sitting up here talking about he been praying, he gonna get away with it. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. You got y'all. Look, this man here ain't going nowhere. This man ain't going nowhere. Oh, he police interrogation on that. Let me see. I thought I saw it. I thought I did it. Let me see. I see it. Police interrogation right here.
Nearly 5 months since a local pregnant high school.
Homeboy said he ain't. The brother said, bro, you been praying. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus.
Student disappeared. We're now seeing newly released evidence involving the prime suspect, her uncle.
.com all day. These are still the last images of 15-year-old Aiyana Sawyer. Surveillance shows her leaving Terry Parker High School before she vanished December 3rd. Sawyer's uncle, Johnathan Quiles, is in the Duval County Jail on unrelated sexual battery charges, but police say he is a suspect in her pregnancy and disappearance. New details have just been released by the state attorney's office. News4Jax reporter Janice Harris has been reading through the information. Janice, what have you found?
Joy, a lot of information has been found. Quiles is in jail for a sexual battery charge on the missing teens for one of the missing teens' relatives. But police also question him about Aiyana Sawyer's disappearance.
It's January 8th, 2019. Johnathan Quiles sits in an interrogation room wearing work clothes as he waits for detectives. That same day, he was arrested and charged with sexual battery with a minor. That minor is related to missing teen Aiyana Sawyer. Sawyer is Quiles' niece. Quiles told investigators that he was accused of sexual assault by family members when he told them to stop causing conflict with his wife.
Because this is a sister matter type of deal, I can't do it no more. I'm done with it.
He recalls the accusation.
That Johnathan has been.
Hold on. What Quiles said? Quiles said, because this is a sister matter type of deal. I can't do it no more. I am done with it. Oh, he think he is talking about he done with something. He ain't even have to kill that girl. Boy, I tell you. Whoa, that's right, her own aunt. This dude right here is crazy. Do you get worse in the air mattress?
But no more. I'm done with it.
He recalls the accusations.
That I think Johnathan has been.
He said, Quiles said, I think Johnathan Quiles, I think Johnathan has been inappropriate with they question them girls separately together, and it being nope, he's never been inappropriate with me. Oh man, he a mess.
Inappropriate with. Now they question them girls separately together, and it's been nope, he's never been inappropriate.
I'm gonna tell y'all that the reason why he what man is crazy. Now he know them girls wasn't gonna tell, but it's a secret between the two sisters. The sisters weren't gonna tell on each other because the other sister said that she want to be there for her sister. So now he gonna make it like, yeah, they put them in one room and put the other in the other room, and they still ain't got no answer. So why you killed her? Because she was calling you Jose. She called you Jose. Boy.
With me.
The investigator explains that she is handling a missing persons case. The missing person is Iyanna Sawyer. They found a love note on her computer. They believe it is about Quiles.
And so they're finding stuff on the computer that she's authoring. That's implying.
So there will be no reason to have any of your DNA. Nope, not at all. Man, this girl here got this little 10th grader guy. That's right. This little 10th grader right here, she got hit love letters on. He don't make that girl fall in love. They said he used to doing that to girls, y'all. Here go another one. He
implying a sexual relationship with you, almost like a love affair.
The detectives tell Quiles they have also found his DNA, but it's not clear if it's tied to Sawyer or someone else.
So there would be no reason to have any of your DNA.
Nope.
I have no idea. What he say? He said, what he said? I can't read it. It said, I have no idea where to find her. She never told me anything about running away, so we know she didn't run away. I can't give you any information I don't have about her, period. Boy, that boy trying to get out of this.
Nope, not at all.
Investigators ask Quiles about Sawyer. Quiles explains he doesn't know where Iyanna Sawyer is located.
I have no idea where to find her. She never told me anything about running away.
Yeah, that man right here, that man killed that girl. He killed that girl. Golly, what I'm like the man in prison said, man, why you killed her? And she wasn't telling on you. Because my wife was having a baby too. Woo-wee. Played into him. Played into her own demons. Yeah. Who don't know to sleep with uncles, daddies, grandpa, other family members, cursed for sure. Exactly. And I'm used to acting like it's not.
And I can't, I don't know, I can't give you any information I don't have about her, period.
Detectives also asked about Quiles about why he bought a new phone that is, around the time that Sawyer disappeared, and why he sold his van. Quiles said it was just a coincidence. According to the interrogation video, Sawyer wrote in her diary that Quiles was angry about the pregnancy because she didn't tell him first. Multiple sources have told News4Jax. Police have told the family.
Wait a minute. What'd she say? Hold up. What'd she say?
That Quiles was angry about the pregnancy because she didn't tell him first. Multiple sources have told News4Jax. Police have told the family Iyanna is dead. Her body has not been found, though. You can watch the entire redacted interrogation video by visiting our website, news.
But y'all, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up now. She definitely was groomed, sure was. That girl had a diary, and plus, Bella, she had a love letter on the internet. She had a love letter. She was groomed by the devil. But see, they haven't found that. He said he put that body inside that dumpster, y'all. That body wasn't no bones or nothing out there in that. The lady said they told them to look for everything, but except for bones. So they didn't find no bones. They didn't find nothing. That's weird. They found her underwears. They found her book bag. They found her book bag, her underwear, and she didn't even use her Visa card, her debit card. I mean, this here is woo, Chad. He coming on. I'll be on here next week because they gonna try the judge ready to get him. The judge ready to get him the death penalty. The judge rushing it. He tired of him. He tired of looking at him in the courtroom. Sure did. They say he was messing with SS. Y'all, why they don't show her? Because she young. They don't show her. Yeah, that his job, that Ace in car crash. Oh, shoot, he could have smashed her. Dog, he could have smashed her. It also could have been transported to another state. He had help. Maybe brother feeling guilty now. Wow. You know this, oh, wait. Woo, child. These folks did something else. Just because your wife, you messed up. You weren't supposed to be doing that no way with your niece. And your niece left the school at 11 a.m. going to your job. And you sitting up there with your pretty hair. We on with a 4XL t-shirt to pretty hair. Pretty Johnathan. He gonna get the death penalty, y'all. I'm sorry. If you don't get the death penalty, he'll get life in prison without possibility of parole. He got a young daughter, honey. He got a young daughter, but he did this to the babysitter. He did the same thing to the babysitter. He did that same thing to the babysitter was watching his little girl, and he did her the same way. He messed with little girls, young girls. Think he cute. Think he cute. His hair. Waving like he just don't care. And
New information this evening on the disappearance of pregnant teenager Ayanna Sawyer, last seen at her Jacksonville High School. The prime suspect was saying on social media in the past couple of months.
Make my stomach
We've been
hurt.
working to gather new information since last night when News4JAX sources told us investigators believe the 16-year-old Terry Parker High School student was killed the day she disappeared back in December.
Her uncle, Johnathan Quiles, is a suspect in her pregnancy and disappearance. And police visited his employer, Ace Pick-a-Part, the same day that he was arrested in another crime. Quiles remains in jail on a sexual battery charge not connected with Sawyer's disappearance. Police have searched a Westside landfill for weeks. So far, they have not reported finding anything.
News4JAX reporter Janice Harris has been going through Quiles' social media posts. She's joining us live with an update from Sawyer School in Arlington. Janice.
And if the suspicions are correct, it's very bizarre behavior from Quiles with regard to his post. You'll see those in just a moment. But I'm here at Terry Parker High School, the school that Aiyana Sawyer attended. And we've been told by the school district that any person, any student here at the school that has been in any way negatively impacted by her missing has counseling available to them any day they need it. 16-year-old Aiyana Sawyer was 5 months pregnant when she disappeared, last seen at her high school. One parent at Terry Parker says it's the reason she always tells her child to never leave the school unless she is there.
I don't care if it's a relative, if I did not text you and tell you, hey, someone else is coming to pick you up from school, you don't get in a car with no one.
Investigators believe Sawyer's uncle, Johnathan Quiles, is suspected of getting the teen pregnant and was involved in her disappearance. We went back to Quiles' home off the Trout River, but no one was there. Someone added 3 no trespassing signs on the property and home. It's just 2 miles away from where he worked. We know that Johnathan Quiles worked here at Ace Pickup Art, but there's still many questions about this man's character. On Quiles' Facebook page, there were posts about the teen missing and his plea for someone to find her, saying, quote, December 21st, 2018, my niece hasn't came home in 2 days. If anyone sees her, please call the cops, grab her up, follow her, or call me. December 26th, 2018, one day after Christmas.
Let me see what Quiles said right here. Look, y'all, look what he did. Look what he put on his look what he's super sick. You right, dog. Look what he wrote, y'all, in his on his post. Let me turn it down a little bit for y'all. Look what he wrote on his post. If anyone has any information on my niece, please call or text me. We are all very worried about her, even if it's to just say she's okay. Any information would help. Thank you all for sharing. That's what he wrote, y'all. That's what he wrote on his ain't he a mess? Like he care. He don't even care where that girl at. He don't make me mad. He don't make me mad so bad. These girls, come on, baby. Y'all got to be careful out there.
Christmas. If anyone has information on my niece, please call or text me. Quiles posted a total of 9 times about Sawyer going missing from December 21st to January 2nd. One person told us Quiles acted like a know-it-all, while a manager at Quiles' job said he was shocked to hear the accusations. Quiles is sitting in jail charged in an unrelated case. We have seen him in court twice and his bond has been denied. The community.
See, here go another one, y'all. There go another one. Here go another. It's a pattern. He in jail right there for another case. He did it to another girl. He no. He did that to another girl. I'm trying to talk like him, Paulus. Always profane. That's right. And he right when he in jail right here, y'all, he did another girl like that who was babysitting his baby. He messing with the babysitter. Golly.
Related case. We have seen him in court twice and his bond has been denied.
Look at him. Already in court for that. He making his hair. His hair. This is so embarrassed to go out there in front of the judge. This is so in playback, please. Okay. Talking about this one, Belly. Okay, hold on.
New information this evening on the disappearance of pregnant teenager Aiyana Sawyer, last seen at her Jacksonville High School before Christmas. Now we are digging deeper into what the prime suspect was saying on social media in the past couple of months. We've been working to gather new information since last night when News4JAX sources told us investigators believe the 16-year-old Terry Parker High School student was killed the day she disappeared back in December.
Her uncle, Johnathan Quiles, is a suspect in her pregnancy and disappearance. And police visited his employer, Ace Pick-a-Part, the same day that he was arrested in another crime. Quiles remains in jail on a sexual battery charge not connected with Sawyer's disappearance. Police have searched a West Side landfill for weeks. So far, they have not reported finding anything.
News 4 Jax reporter Janice Harris has been going through Quiles' social media posts. She's joining us live with an update from Sawyer School in Arlington. Janice.
And if the suspicions are correct, it's very bizarre behavior from Quiles with regard to his post. You'll see those in just a moment. But I'm here at Terry Parker High School, the school that Aiyana Sawyer attended, and we've been told by the school district that any person, any student here at the school that has been in any way negatively impacted by her missing has counseling available to them any day they need it.
16-year-old Aiyana Sawyer was 5 months pregnant when she disappeared, last seen at her high school. One parent at Terry Parker says it's the reason she always tells her child to never leave the school unless she is there.
I don't care if it's a relative. If it's not, if I did not text you and tell you, hey, someone else is coming to pick you up from school, you don't get in the car with no one.
Investigators believe Sawyer's uncle, Johnathan Quiles, is suspected of getting the teen pregnant and was involved in her disappearance. We went back to Quiles' home off the Trout River, but no one was there. Someone added 3 no trespassing signs on the property and home. It's just 2 miles away from where he worked.
We know that Johnathan Quiles worked here at Ace Pick-a-Part, but there's still many questions about this man's character.
On Quiles' Facebook page, there were posts about the teen missing and his plea for someone to find her, saying, quote, December 21st, 2018, my niece hasn't came home in 2 days.
Y'all, look at this man. Y'all see this man who made a Facebook post for that girl? He wrote, are you serious, Quiles? What? I made many Facebook posts, but never in my million years did I think I have to write one like this. Come on. Are you serious? This man making Facebook posts, y'all. I miss my child. Man, please. Oh, wait. This is so sad. And then told them to please share this to everyone you can. My niece hasn't came home in 2 days. If anyone see her, please call the cops and grab her up. Follow her or call her. She's pregnant and has health issues. Oh, wait. Oh, that's before the pandemic, man. God, dog. How he thinking? How he feel? How he feel? He don't feel. He don't feel. Wow. She was beautiful. She was in the 10th grade. They said she's smart and everything.
If anyone sees her, please call the cops, grab her up, follow her, or call me. December 26th, 2018, one day after Christmas. If anyone has information on my niece, please call or text me. Quiles posted a total of 9 times about Sawyer going missing from December 21st to January 2nd. One person told us Quiles acted like a know-it-all, while a manager at Quiles' job said he was shocked to hear the accusations. Quiles is sitting in jail charged in an unrelated case. We have seen him in court twice and his bond has been denied. The community is praying for Sawyer and her family, hoping she is found soon.
My heart goes out to her parents and her family. And that's just, it's very sad. It's a sad situation.
And we've also learned that Quiles' wife just gave birth to a baby last night. As far as family attorney is asking on behalf of them for the entire Jacksonville community to keep the family.
Man, the good on had the baby. Ooh, the girl had her baby. Wow, this is sad. This is so sad. What you say? He look like He look like a he sure do. He does. He do. He sure do. He going by his looks. That hair, pretty hair, pretty hair. Pretty hair. That's all that is. That pretty hair Floyd. I called him pretty boy at first. I wanted to say pretty boy Floyd, but I said pretty hair. Wow. And he got the gift of gab. This is so sad, y'all. This is so, the girl won but 16. He didn't even have to kill her. She called him Jose. It's Jose, baby. See, he know when that baby come out, that baby gonna look like him. That he knew that baby, that pretty baby gonna look just like him. He knew it. He knew it. He knew it. He knew that baby gonna look like him, baby. Wow. A pretty child is. I be looking through that prettiness, all that pretty, all that pretty to get to me, don't vote. Baby. No, baby, I look through that hair. Ooh-wee. Y'all, he'll be back. I have something for y'all next week. Cause the next Wednesday supposed to end this one. The judge tired looking at him, y'all. The judge ready to get him what he gonna get. I think he probably get they have circumstantial evidence, but I think that the judge gonna give him like it's a jury, so whatever the jury decide, he had a jury. He didn't do like Henry Dinkins. He didn't get no bench. He didn't do no bench trial. He didn't do a bench trial. He did a jury, y'all. And he coming in with his hair nappy. At least Lee Hendrick on it, let his hair up. He ain't did nothing either. It's related, Kate. I told you, Belly. He did this to the babysitter. This other case, he did the same thing to his babysitter. Yeah, he did that to his babysitter. He did the same thing. Yeah, he did the same thing to his babysitter. He think, oh my goodness. Next week he'll be convicted, y'all. His verdict will be read Wednesday. Jury selected in trial of the man accused. The jury, honey, impregnated. He killed that girl because she was pregnant. And just like dude said in jail, he said, but man, she ain't tell nobody. He said, no. But what you kill her for? If he convicted, a jury was selected Wednesday, y'all, in the trial. Last week, a man accused of raping, impregnating, and killing his niece. I hope he go away too. We don't need him on the street because he did it his second time. It's his second time. He was charged with first-degree murder for the death of Aiyana Sawyer. 16 years old, was 5 months pregnant, y'all. 5 months. The mom, what you call it? She knew what the baby was when she went missing on this happened in December 2018. They said that second, the alleged crime happened in 2018 when the jury had to get to a 12-0 vote for the death penalty. But now it's 8-4. And that's what would be done in this case, y'all, if he found guilty. Wow. Y'all heard that? Wow. They said that second, the alleged crime happened in 2018 when the jury had to get to a 12-0 vote for the death penalty. But he didn't get the death penalty, but now it's 8-4. And that's what would be done in this case if he found guilty. The third, some people on the witness list included Quiles' brother, whom the state and Quiles admitted the crime, a jail informant, and more. Sure do. They got Florida, got it. Yep, you right. He told his brother about it. What else they got right here? They said there are a few details to keep in mind as the trial gets going on Thursday. We already seen it Thursday. The first is Sawyer's body was never found. That girl's body still has not been found, y'all. The defense would like to use this to challenge the evidence. So the state will have to connect statements Quiles made to the crime. Second, the alleged crime happening in 2018, where we talked about that, when the jury had to get 12-0 votes for the death penalty. He need to stay in there. Well, if he don't get death penalty, he need to get life in prison without the possibility of parole. That girl was 5 months pregnant, y'all, when she went missing. He impregnated his own niece. Ain't nowhere in the world I'd be in that courtroom with him. I'm his mother, I'd be there, but if I was his baby mama, I wouldn't be there. That man bragged on this. He bragged on this. I told you, Bella, why you not listening to me? The previous one was the one he did the same thing to his babysitter. She was watching his 3-year-old. He was watching her. She was watching it. She was babysitting, and he did her the same way, but she didn't get pregnant. Yeah, he did the babysitter the same way, but she just didn't get pregnant. That's why he was in jail. That man, just like Henry, he done did it before. That's the fact. I don't think some of them people believe in the death penalty. She was a young girl. Oh, and here goes some things, y'all. The prosecutor had said that a statement that Quiles had made. He said the girl might be pregnant. That's what he said about Sawyer. The girl might be pregnant. I can't lose my family. I have to get rid of the body. The dumpster is my job. I control what gets dumped. He said, they are going to give me the needle. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that's when they did the open the They say in the opening statement that follows, the defense argued prosecutors don't have enough evidence to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Quiles murdered his niece or that she is dead at all. The defense said the state can't prove that Quiles was indeed the father of the unborn child. And notice that Sawyer's body has not been found, and she's maybe still living. I got something to ask y'all. They lived in Florida. My thing is, the boy next door, y'all, the boy next door moved. Okay, if the boy next door moved, y'all don't think she moved with him? Even though Quiles said that he got rid of her. Sure do. Henry didn't get nobody to get rid of his body. Shoot, they'll get rid of, you know what, Shakar, they get rid of their body themselves, like Henry did. He said that he put the body in there. But kind of the little statement he said about that girl. And they said one of her close friends said that they Sawyer went missing. Sawyer told them she'll be going to stay with Quiles for 2 weeks. Y'all see that? That's why she packed them clothes, and when she went to school that day, she told her close friend that she's supposed to went and she said she told the close friend when she went missing that Sawyer told them she'll be going to stay with Quiles for 2 weeks. The family member also testified their concern over Quiles happening even before she went missing. See, it's a whole lot of stuff. I don't know what it is. See, see when your mother don't pay attention to you, you'll do anything you want to do. They say he was hugged up from embracing her. When they seen me, it started him like, oh, not a hug, and uncle would give. That what the grandmama said, he would hug her, like not a hug a uncle would give. Pretty a mess, honey. It been 5 years and they ain't seen that girl. Come on. She already done had the baby. She left school, y'all. Sure was on the winter break. It's sad. And they said that the police believes Sawyer, who was 5 months pregnant at the time, was shot and killed, then placed into a dumpster and taken to the Otis Road landfill. Investigators looked through more than 5,000 tons of trash, but never found her remains. He could have called a different garbage person. Prosecutor believes there's enough evidence to convict Quiles of murdering and raping Sawyer, even though her body has not been found. Prosecutor Daniel and Fritz will have to prove that Quiles is guilty through witness testimony and evidence, and the legal team of Bob Davis and Christian Rochelle are tasked with defending Quiles. Wow. Some women don't care if another female get touched, cause they got touched. Yeah, that's true. that he might have eaten her. No shade. No, they do crazy stuff like that. What that dude name? He ate his people. He look like he'll eat somebody. I don't put nothing past people. So next week now, they said, according to the witness list, over 60 people could be called to testify in the case before Judge Anthony Salem. Some people on the witness list include Quiles' brother, y'all. So next week, Quiles' brother might be on the stand, to whom he supposedly admit the crime, and the jail informant might be on the panel, y'all, next week. The judge expected 14 witnesses to be called on. I hope his ex-wife get up there too. He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. But they might not find her, but he know what he did with her. They said he took her life. He took that girl life. This is sad. 16 years old. This is extremely sad. This is a sad story. This is sad. They talking about walk like a duck, quack like a duck. Sometimes it's just a duck call a sound. Ooh, man. This is horrific. She was a beautiful girl. Pretty hair, she was so, and then gonna make pages to my contact me. And see the work out there, y'all. That's where the work. Now the brother supposed to testify next week. The brother and the informants in the jail. He told them everything. Y'all heard the recording. Sure do. Yep, they're a man now. That guy done. He worse than Henry. At least we found her body. God done. I mean, this dude right here, pretty hair, honey. Pretty hair. Woo-wee. He messes with young girls too. His second go around. And they gonna have the nerve to get on Facebook and look for her. I'm so tired of him. She was at her high school. She wasn't supposed to have left that high school. She wasn't supposed to left her school, y'all. And she wanted to get rid of her baby, y'all. She wanted to get rid of her baby. Her mama told her, no, they don't get rid of babies. That's why he killed them. She told him and then the thing is, she called him Jose, y'all. She ain't even tell on him. Got the nerve to complain how he been treated. Yeah. Why do people get where things supposed to be so nice for them and they don't do it wrong? Sitting up there crying like a baby. Yeah. A mess. So they'll do him next week, y'all. And you know what else a sad case to me is that who killed them Idaho students. Them 4 Idaho students, man, that right there burned my heart up. I don't care what color they was. It just hurt my heart that they killed all 4 of them kids. Blood coming out the house and all that kind of stuff. This is without the tag puzzling, all these guys, men can get away. That's right, with murder. So sad. This prosecutor lady again, fighting for a girl. Showed is. She is fighting, boy. And guess what? Everybody know his prosecutor name. Everybody know the prosecutor name. They gonna eat him up. Some of them men in jail love when a man like that come in there. They gonna get pretty. They gonna get pretty, boy. They gonna get him. And had the nerve to go on Facebook and make it post.
Twice, and his bond has been denied. The community is praying for Sawyer and her family, hoping she is found soon.
My heart goes out to her parents and her family.
First to January 2nd, one person.
I can't get over him making a Facebook post. I wonder what did he do to her body? Where is her body? He need to see another case with Kelly Cunningham. Boy, but you know what? This prosecutor right here, I like Kelly. I love her. I love to hear her talk. So wait a minute. You said so I like her. That's my girl right there, boy. Ooh-wee. She said when they say so, she said, She said, whether they right or wrong, but I like her. That's my girl, boy. That lady burnt that case up. Everybody got on that stand. She didn't care what they for her, with her, what. That was good there. I don't know this nut right, huh?
Nearly 5 months since a local.
Dang, she was gonna have her baby.
America's plastic makers are investing billions.
Calendar. Good morning.
Hold on, y'all. Let me turn it down. Let me turn the music down a little bit so I can hear what they say. Me too. I eat them up, man. Real nice. Let me see what he's saying right here. Let me turn it down for a minute.
Yes, Michelle.
Good morning. Yes, Christine Michelle on behalf of Johnathan Quiles. As was stated, Mr. Davis is appearing via Zoom, also on behalf of Mr. Quiles.
Very well. Mr. Davis is present.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Is in. Good morning.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Davis did file a joint motion to continue the trial that's set for April the 4th. I'm not sure if the court has had a chance to receive that. We did try to send that to Ms. Meeks.
Yes.
That to you.
Belly.
Yeah. Trying to
Nico.
to
Where Belly?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Is there? Good morning.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Davis did file a joint motion to continue the trial that's set for April the 4th. I'm not sure if the court has had a chance to receive that. We did try to send that to Ms. Meeks.
Yes.
Give that to you. Okay. Yes, Your Honor, due to, I believe the state's got their own reasons, but there will be an amended information. We did take the depositions of the victim in this particular case, which is the 2019 CF 276 case, and also up for mother. After those depositions, we did speak with the state, and they do plan to add additional counts based on that information, as well as some of the additional new information that we received. We do believe we'll need to redepose the lead investigator based on some information that came out after our initial depositions of her. We did also order the transcripts of that deposition we just took. That will not be ready until March, I believe it was the 11th or 12th of this month. And I know we're coming right up on the deadline. So based on all of those reasons, as well as maybe some additional reasons Ms. French can add, we would be requesting a move of the trial to June, the week of June 27th, I believe is Ms. French's first availability. And I'll turn it over to her to add in or correct anything that I may have messed up there.
Okay.
I agree with everything defense counsel stated, and just to further add from the state, Your Honor, yes, I have submitted a 4-count amended information. I had given advance Miss Michelle a heads up of that. I submitted down to the SBU unit to review it to ensure, since I haven't been in the unit in a while, just to make sure that it is accurate on its face, Your Honor. So I do expect that to be filed as soon as Mr. Gaynor reviews that, Your Honor. In addition, based upon how the deposition went of SS, and there were some things that, again, I think that were kind of new for the state and new for the defense, which kind of curtails of how the state is going to file our child hearsay and our Williams rule motion. And just to let the court know, this will, it's an interesting motion in the sense that normally state relies on a living witness as a Williams rule. I'm not saying that this is the first time it's happening, but the Williams rule will be based upon evidence of a deceased from the murder trial. So I'm trying to get all the case law together for that and the moving parts, and to get with the defense, because I think that will lead to a couple other people that need to be deposed before the hearings. And I'm going to have no objection as well to the further deposition of Detective Milowicki. Since that new information has come out, they're definitely entitled to have that done. Then also get with the defense of whether we would agree or not agree about deposition transcripts in lieu of live testimony, Your Honor. So we realized from both sides we needed more time, and that's why we moved for that joint continuance, Your Honor.
When are we ready to set this case for the murder case for trial?
Your Honor, we can set it in the end of the year. I know that obviously we want to get the sexual battery tried first, but I have no problem setting it at the end of the year. I defer to the defense what their thoughts are as well.
Yes, Your Honor, as you can imagine, as much as there's been on this sexual battery case, there is 5 times more to do on the murder cases. So
right, but it's a 2019 case. So.
No, agreed, Your Honor. Yes, of course.
So I think we need to set it for trial. What would you all think about December 5th?
Fine with the state, Your Honor.
I don't have anything that week, Your Honor, so that's fine for me.
Okay. All right, so let's set the murder trial for December 5th, and that's case number 2019 7518.
Obviously, Your Honor, we would need 2 weeks, potentially. Obviously, we don't know for sure, but possibly.
Yeah.
I would expect as much.
That's why I want to do it the 5th, because those will be the last 2 weeks of the year.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
For juries.
They kill me getting in front of the judge.
Okay. All right.
Like, this is insane. This product, the pop-on veneers, it's a perfect way for a teeth.
So final pretrial will then be November 30th. And then I'll set some additional, we can set some additional deadlines for motions and things like that at a later time.
Yes, Your Honor.
And y'all can, I would say, for council to consult on, dates for getting things in. And then if you want to submit like a proposed schedule for, motions and limine deadline, regular motions deadline, then we can, and how long you can hear them. You guys can talk about the schedule and then get with my JA. And if y'all come up with a proposed schedule, just submit it to me and I'll approve it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Or
Yes, Your Honor.
edit it. One of the two.
Of course, yes, we can do that.
All right. And then insofar as the 2019-276, at the motion to continue. Calendar of April 4th. What is that noise? Miss Haynes, would you mind muting your mic for me? Because I think we're hearing your keyboard. If anybody's typing, I can hear you. So if you just mute your mic, we're much appreciated. Thank you. All right. Grant the motion to continue. Strike it from the jury selection calendar for April 4th. Now, do we want to reset it at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. You have the week of June the 27th available, Your Honor.
Hang on. Give me 1 second. All right. June 2nd?
June 27th, Your Honor.
June 27th. Hang on.
And I did speak with the family in advance, Your Honor, and they actually stated it would work better because SS is in school and set to graduate in the month of May. So they stated the month of June would be a lot better.
Okay, let's do that if both sides are amenable.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll reset Mr. Quiles' jury trial in case 2019 CF 276 for jury selection. And how long is that going to take?
Your Honor, I think it's a full 2-day trial. However, if Your Honor has afternoons, I'll also take longer, but I think in essence, it's a 2 full-day trial.
Okay.
Your Honor, we agree with that.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll plan on tentatively, we'll plan on jury selection on Monday and then start trial at maybe 10 o'clock on Thursday.
Yes, ma'am.
And then go all day Thursday, maybe a little bit longer day, and then go all Friday till we're done.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. And let's do the final pretrial on June 22nd. Motion in limine deadline, June 20th. And when I say motion in limine, I just mean motions is going to take a few minutes to argue, 30 minutes or less. Regular motion deadline will be May 26th.
I be want to know how they mess their life up like that, y'all. How you mess your life up? How? It's so easy. It is so easy to mess up, but it's hard getting out of it. It's hard getting out of it. Golly, think about your family. You want to think about your family once something already don't happen. Man, you want to think about your family. You want to think about your family when you did what you did. Man, you want somebody to feel sorry for you. These folks be, you know what, y'all? These people be putting themselves behind jail. They be putting themselves behind bars. Like they want to go to jail. They want to get caught. That's it. And then you come into court with long hair. Oh, Lord, come in the court with long hair, waving like you just don't care. Come on, Henry. Henry and this dude right here, pretty hair. It's sad. Well, y'all, that's the end of these folks. Cannot wait for Naomi, honey. Naomi on the stand, and the brother, I can't wait either. Y'all will look at it next week. We're gonna look at it. Interview here. him talking and lying. Yep. I don't know why they ain't show it. It's so hard to find it. If I find it, I'll post it. But I'm gonna try to go live with this, y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. Wait. Jeez. Well, y'all, I got that. I sat up there and did all this hard work, and now I got 5 more. Go back and upload. Lord of mercy, they wearing me out. I don't did all of them, show all of them. So I'll be ready for next week, and I constantly keep y'all busy and something to watch. We got the Millie case coming. I've been putting stuff out there for them. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead on because I don't got hungry again and get ready for tomorrow. But I'll be back on at 5:10 a.m. Y'all. It's only my early morning people. We just what we do in the morning time. We just be talking junk just to stay woke. And we don't be talking about nothing really in the morning time, but we just be trying. They just go to work with me and keep me confident. That's all we do in the morning time. So when I come on at a.m., we just be talking just to stay woke. I know, Billy. I know. I heard me snoring on the other. I heard me snoring on the other. Y'all gonna hear me snore a lot of times. I be so sleepy. God. It is. I don't know why I be falling asleep like that. You have to listen. You have to, go through the videos and stuff. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here now. Y'all had promised me y'all gonna stick with these cases. So we got a lot of 2018 and cases coming up. So let's be ready to get our minds right. Y'all go ahead on and enjoy the rest of y'all eating. Don't forget to hit that like button, okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here.